Hi everyone, I'm Anne-Marie Sousa, founder of Catie's Closet. Welcome to the 10th anniversary gala for Catie's Closet. We are so happy that you joined us tonight. While we miss seeing your faces in person, we're excited to virtually open our doors to welcome you. A night like this, whether in person or virtually, would not be possible without our sponsors, school partners, loyal supporters, and all of you. Tonight, we will share some stories with you, give you an inside glimpse of our distribution center, hear from our very special sponsors, and give you the opportunity to see the impact of our work as we support our mission. We have our famous raffle baskets generously donated by our school partners, an awesome silent auction with lots of great items, and our almost live auction with vacation homes, gorgeous jewelry, and one-of-a-kind experiences. Our basket raffle will close very soon and the winners will be announced shortly. You can still bid on silent auction and almost live auction until 6:30 and 6:45. And now it's my extreme pleasure to introduce you to Catie's Closet.
I would describe Catie's Closet as a random act of kindness. You go downstairs and you open the door and it's a benefit unlike no other.
It came from a former student, Catie's, concern for our homeless students or students who may not have been able to afford everything that they needed. And her family has gifted this to us for students to be able to come up and feel good about themselves and have everything that they need. So when we give clothes and items from Catie's Closet, we're giving back to Catie's family too.
It has a lot of clothes. It is really pretty clothes. The uniforms here are really nice, and we get to have a lot of stuff from Catie's Closet.
It's this incredibly impassioned group that honors the life of Catie and gives back to the community. It's just a way of paying forward to the next generation, to youth.
It's a mall within the school. So if you're a student that doesn't have toiletries, doesn't have things to wear during the winter or even in the summer, you can go there and get it. I mean, it's just, what a brilliant idea.
The team came and they built a closet that looks like a department store. So when you walk into Catie's Closet, it doesn't look like somewhere where you're getting hand-me-down clothes. It looks like you're going shopping.
We have free closets in local schools, meeting the needs of children who are at poverty level or below, who can pick and choose what they like to feel good about themselves.
When families are able to say, I don't have it right now to get a whole new backpack or outfit or whatever, I'm able to try and fill some of those gaps, and they're just grateful.
Just a simple thing like a good shirt or a good pair of pants makes them feel better when others are seeing them in their school environment.
They not only provide students with clothing and other essentials, but they also focus on building confidence in children so that they can succeed in school.
Catie's Closet is a lifesaver. We are very pleased that Catie's Closet has been at Lower High School for 10 years.
And I know some of our students like, oh, did you get to go to the closet today? Oh yeah, I went yesterday. And it's so fun to see them excited for not just themselves, but for their friends as well.
Catie's Closet to me is one of the most profound examples of an organization finding an opportunity to make a profound, direct, and immediate impact on our youth.
Every time I leave the closet, I always say thank you, Catie, because I believe that she was a young girl with a beautiful heart that had a desire to make sure that children never felt uncomfortable in what they were wearing so that they can focus on their learning. And I make that part of the experience for kids.
I'm Denise Trombly, Director of Operations and co-founder of Catie's Closet. As I was beginning to let you know, we are here in front of the spectacular array of raffle baskets that are provided to us by our schools every year. Every year our gala is enhanced with these imaginative and generous baskets. We are so amazed by the partnership we have with our schools and their willingness to create for us top-notch baskets that are of interest to us all. We have baskets of all kinds, As you know, we have what's the ever popular scratch ticket and gift card baskets. We have chocolate and wine, which is ever so popular as well. We have gardening, we have spa and relaxation, we have baking delights and Italian delights and all kinds of baskets for your pleasure. I am sure we are so very thankful to all of our schools for their continued support for our gala with these raffle baskets. I'm sure you're all awaiting the results of the raffle baskets, and they will be sent to you via text shortly. Meanwhile, there's still plenty of time for you to be bidding on our silent and almost live auction items. And we have decided that we are going to feature a few of them here so that you can get going and continue to bid so that we can meet our goal, which we set at $200,000. So first of all, we're going to have Laura come over to show you the Cole Haan purse. This is of great interest to me to be able to show this to you because it does not do any justice online. It is a fabulous Bethany weave Cole Haan purse that, in my opinion, can easily be used as an office accessory because it can easily hold a laptop, all your important documents, a iPad, whatever it is you want to carry with you to work. It also can serve as a carry-on or a tote to do whatever it is you might want to do to travel from one place to the other.
Or
you can put wine in it. Yes, we can do whatever you want. But it's truly it's worth your bid. And on top of it, it comes with a $50 gift card to M. Jemmy. So together, it is quite the package. Please put your bid in for this wonderful item. Next is for our sports enthusiasts, please take a look at the Gronk and Edelman footballs. They are signed footballs by iconic football players, and there's got to be people out there who are interested in adding these wonderful footballs to their collection. Get online right now and bid. We need lots of bids for both of these items. They are fabulous to be added to your collection. Next is Anne Marie. She's going to come on modeling a Michael Kors purse, which, by the way, she would like to have for herself. But
in case anybody's watching who wants to bid for me,
it is a color block satchel, and it's made of leather, of course, and it is a beauty. However, also note that Anne Marie is sporting a most beautiful, exquisite diamond bracelet. It is made of 3 carats of round cut diamonds, and it's of GH.
S1.
I don't even. Yes, GH.
S1.
Well, it's GH.
It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
All you need to know.
Yes.
This thing is beautiful. Super sparkly. I don't know. Someone needs to win it because I might accidentally walk out with it. So get your bids in now. It is a beauty.
And I'm sure there are people out there that want to surprise their special someone with the most beautiful bracelet. It truly is exquisite. And unfortunately, she's walked away with it. Next is our Valentino purse. It is also on our Almost Live selection, and it is a shoulder bag made of leather, and it's an example of Italian luxury and glamour. Finally, we would like to show you a bit of vacationing with our Marco Island video. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep bidding. There's still time to help us complete our mission to support all children in their quest to feel valued and succeed. Your win is a win for thousands of children who will be able to be provided with a warm coat, a new sneaker, or the much-needed toiletries like soap, shampoo, toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant. We really would appreciate you to continue bidding, and while you do, please enjoy a tour of our distribution center.
Welcome to Catie's Closet. We're so excited to show you our distribution centers today and how we impact 85 schools and 50,000 children. First, we're in our Drake Distribution Center, where we serve 60 schools. And then we'll show you our Boston Distribution Center, serving 25 schools. So come on, let me show you around.
So this is the room where we house all the toiletries for all children from first grade right through high school. In addition, we have socks and underwear and accessories and the things that are most basic to the children. We have oftentimes received word from a little child who said that he could run faster than he ever did before because now he has a new pair of shoes that doesn't have a hole in it and is not put together with duct tape.
You can imagine what it feels like to not own a pair of boots or a coat in the dead of winter. So coats and boots become really critical. We've even had to back up our sizing to infant and toddlers in order to support the students who might be young teenage mothers. Whatever it takes to keep kids in school, we're here to offer the product that they need.
Everything is stocked and they know what inventory they have so they can fill the closets when they get orders. But for anybody, it would be very daunting and overwhelming, but nope, they got it down pat. Well-oiled machine. It just runs very smoothly.
We're excited to show you our newest distribution center. We opened last year in Boston. Now currently serving 25 schools, and we plan to expand further this year.
Back again, we see that your bids are coming in and we're really looking forward to reaching our goal. We're getting closer and closer all the time, so please keep bidding until the end. Also, the results of the raffle baskets should have been posted to your phone, so please check to see if you're a winner. Now back to you, Anne-Marie.
Hi everybody, I'm back. It seems so unreal that 10 years ago we opened our first closet. For those of you who don't know how Catie's Closet came to be, I'd like to share a story with you. Catie's Closet was founded in memory of my daughter, Catie, who passed away 10 years ago. Catie was born with a then unknown connective tissue disorder, which presented her with health issues throughout her life. She missed a lot of school, wasn't able to attend friends' birthday parties or other fun things, and she spent many, many days in Children's Hospital Boston. Because of this, she wasn't exactly like everybody else. And while that might make some kids sad, withdrawn, or full of self-pity, Catie was exactly the opposite. She was rarely without a smile. She did everything she could to keep up with her schoolwork. And I think, most importantly, she had a keen awareness and empathy for others and their struggles. I remember one time when we were in cardiac ICU and I was finally able to take Catie for a walk around the floor. She was around 15 years old and had just had her second open heart surgery. As we walked the circle, she'd peek into a room and say, "Oh, Mom, look at that baby, the poor thing." Or, "Look at that little boy. It's so sad that he's here." Her heart went out to those who were sick and struggling, even though she was in the same boat. At 20 years old, Catie was a sophomore at Bridgewater State College and was recovering from her 34th surgery, a major reconstructive heart surgery. One day, we had a discussion about an article I had read about the homeless population in Lowell. A Lowell Sun reporter followed 2 homeless students from Lowell High through what was a typical day for them, from waking up in Tent City by the river to putting on the same dirty clothes they wore the day before, to walking to school hungry, and then putting it all aside trying to act as if they were like every other kid they passed in the hallway. I had lived my whole life in Lowell and was embarrassingly unaware that this was a normal routine for so many kids and families in the city. It was an extremely eye-opening article for me. I asked Catie if she knew any kids who were homeless when she was at Lowell High. As she lay in her hospital bed in cardiac intensive care, she looked at me and said, "Of course I did, Ma, but they just want to be like everybody else." That simple statement stuck with me, and when Catie passed away 3 months later, the idea for Katie's Closet popped into my head. Or as I feel in my heart, it was planted there by Catie, who's always a part of me. So family and friends took an unused classroom and transformed it into a beautiful space filled with the latest clothes and shoes, deodorant, shampoo, and other important hygiene items. We built this closet in Lowell High School, the school Catie went to, as a way to not only remember her, but to help the students in her high school who weren't quite like everybody else. Never in a million years, amongst overwhelming grief and sadness, did I ever expect to be standing in front of you tonight, celebrating the 10th anniversary of that first closet. Our first distribution center was actually in our parents' basement. We collected gently used clothes from family and friends, and my sister Denise made sure they were all clean and trendy so that the kids would feel good about themselves. Today, we have 2 distribution centers in Drake and in Boston, and there's a Katie's Closet in 85 schools in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. Wow, just saying that brings out so many feelings. What started as a small tribute to Catie has blossomed into an essential organization that means so much. You know, when you lose a child, there are countless emotions that you try to process. Grief, sadness, doubt. But along with that is an underlying fear that people will forget your child. Naming our nonprofit organization after Catie seemed like the perfect way to ensure she would not be forgotten. But it is so much more. Because Katie's Closet provides so much more than clothes, shoes, underwear, and deodorant. Katie's Closet provides that intangible thing that can't be found in a store or a closet. By providing clothing and toiletries, Katie's Closet enables students to build self-confidence and pride, which in turn instills hope. It is so important that our students in need know there are people who care, who go out of their way to donate clothing, who rally people to host toiletry and clothing drives, and who make donations so we can carry out our mission. People who believe in them, giving them the strength to conquer insurmountable odds and become the best they can be no matter what. Giving them hope for a brighter future. Hope is what Catie drew strength from, relied on, and it's what gave her the inspiration to face each day with a positive outlook. Catie once wrote, "I want to inspire people to be the best they can be and more." And that is what she is doing each time a student walks into Katie's Closet, looking for one thing and leaving with so much more. Our students are impacted by some very special people who are sources of hope and inspiration. Throughout the formative years, these individuals are usually part of the student's school community. Please join me in listening to some of these exceptional human beings.
We have this, I almost call it like the Bat Cave here. It's like a secret. And when you open up the door and walk through the threshold, students can be anything they want, achieve anything they want. We serve a high needs population here. We have students that are homeless, experiencing some type of crisis or trauma, and it equals the playing field.
I know we've had some students who are homeless. They may not have much. Money goes to some other types of basic needs, and just knowing that they can come up and say, "I've run out of some things," it makes these students feel really confident.
When kids want to come to school and when they're well dressed and they feel like they fit in, we see remarkable improvements in their behavior. They're more outgoing. They're, willing to go talk to another kid on the playground or make new friends at lunch. And I really think a lot of that comes with the newfound self-confidence that they have in the clothes that they're wearing.
When I call home, I will say, what is happening, what is going on, and, why have you been absent? And they will say, well, because I've been sick. But the more I ask questions, they tell me, well, I don't have clothes to wear. I am afraid that they are going to make fun of me.
It just makes a really big difference in how they feel when they're at school. Some of our students would see wearing the same stuff every day or dirty clothes, so when they're able to get the quality of clothes that Catie's Closet has and can feel confident about themselves in school, it makes a big difference.
We have a lot of students coming from other countries, so we try to get them when they come to register, we try to get them into the closet. They're coming into their first day in a new school, in a new country, so much more confident, so much more excited.
They were just excited to come to school, and they were excited to show friends and to fit in. They had the same sparkly shirt and the beautiful dresses that some of the other friends had here at school.
One young man said, "Hey, Mr. C, I want one of those shirts with, like the lion on it." When he came into the closet, his eyes opened up so wide, and it was like it was Christmas Day or his birthday. He tried on the shirt and he was beaming from ear to ear, and he was so appreciative of the shirts that we had given him because he only had one.
Hi, I'm Mickey Cockrell, CEO and co-founder of Catie's Closet. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You're an important part of our journey, and Catie's Closet would not be what it is today without you. It's hard to believe that what started as a family project could turn into a resource serving thousands of students today. As we celebrate our 10th year with you, we want to acknowledge what we have accomplished so far while laying out the vision of what is to come, what we still need to accomplish together. Let's look at our impact to date with a recap of 2019. Last year, we added 15 new schools, bringing our closet total to 85. We're supporting over 50,000 children in 9 school districts in Massachusetts and New Hampshire. We received and processed over $5 million in donations. We piloted an improved look and feel to the closets by testing new graphics. While our school closets are most essential and offer the largest student impact, on average, each closet serves 500 students per school, we found serving children in transition has become an important part of our work. Children in transition means that their home life has been disrupted. A child may have been removed from a home because the guardian has been removed, a foster care arrangement has changed, they have become homeless, or a child and family have newly arrived as refugees. These scenarios often mean a child has been removed or arrived with nothing but the clothes on their back. We work with over 20 social service agencies, including DCF, the International Institute, and the Immigrant Justice Corps, to outfit our kids with the essentials they need to go to school or return to school as quickly as possible. In order to speed up the process in which we serve, Catie's Closet designed and developed a new digital order management system, which is ready to pilot and will improve productivity by over 50%. We met our goals in 2019 because of your support, and we're truly grateful. As we prepared for an aggressive 2020, the unthinkable happened. The COVID-19 pandemic hit. Our schools were closed on March 13th. The phone rang a week later from our school partners. They needed our support. Catie's Closet answered the call with a yes. Yes, we will continue to provide our resources to our students. As we teamed up with the emergency food sites in all of our school districts, 48 locations have received over 375,000 units of basic necessities. In addition, we enhanced our package delivery program. Toiletry kits were mailed to children who were immunocompromised or to families who could not access a meal site. Clothing orders were taken over the phone and mailed. Catie's Closet also became a distribution partner for Boston Public Schools' delivery of food gift cards, because we could include them productively with our packages in order to streamline services for homeless families. The official school year ended last week. However, the meal sites will remain open throughout the summer. As a matter of fact, they will expand with a projected 20 additional sites added. Catie's Closet has committed to continuing to provide our resources, but we cannot do this without your help. It will cost $240,000 to meet that demand this summer. Our work does not end there. We will be adding 12 new school closets this year, most in readiness for the new school year to begin on September 1st. Our expansion will take place in all school districts we currently serve. We will expand our order management system beyond our social service partners to all school locations served out of the Drake Distribution Center. We'll turn Boston on shortly after. We will establish a modest distribution center in Springfield as we expand out west, and our first Catie's Closet national affiliate will open this year. Catie's Closet was founded 10 years ago to level the playing field. We recognized and learned through Catie's eyes that all children did not have the same advantages or privilege of achieving a good education. that the achievement gap was growing further apart, and that our economically disadvantaged children suffered unequally across diverse and cultural differences. Our student population is 80% diverse and represents 40 different languages and traditions. Catie's Closet was founded in order to provide an open door and a brighter future for all, and we're committed to delivering that promise through a DEI lens. Bottom line, the need across Massachusetts and New Hampshire is not diminished. The rise in unemployment over these last 3 months has placed more families in need and unable to meet the needs of their families. We'll be there. Catie's Closet will be there with your help. Your support tonight is making a big difference. Your toiletry drives, clothing drives, personal donations are making a big difference. Our sponsors, our corporate partners, our peer nonprofit partners are making a big difference. And together, we will come out stronger. Our kids would like you to know what your support means to them. So please join me in listening to their exceptional voices. Thank you.
Catie's Closet really helps people when they need stuff, because to my mom, it really helped because it actually really filled out the whole list of clothes that we were gonna get.
I like Catie's Closet at my school because it's cool to have clothes that some kids can't afford.
Oh, it's important because there's not a lot of families or kids that are able to get what Catie's Closet provides, and it's really nice of them to do that.
Some kids, they have to wear the same clothes over and over again, but this gives them a chance to pick out some new clothes at the beginning of the school year. And so now that there's Catie's Closet in schools, they won't just have the same clothes over and over again, and they won't have to feel left out. To me, it means helping people that can't afford things.
It means a lot. Me and my friend, we choose clothes, and we find matching clothes, and the next day of school we wear them together, and we look like twins.
They can help kids who don't have enough money to buy clothes.
So basically my first time having Catie's Closet was having my interview clothing on so I can go to my job interview. That's what I always think about when I think about Catie's Closet, because I don't have any clothes to go to an interview. That gave me a good boost of confidence.
She gave me soap, toothbrush, toothpaste, deodorant.
You made me feel happy and thankful.
Catie's Closet should be in all the schools because some kids get treated really difficult and different because of the clothes that they're wearing.
My favorite piece of clothing I got from Catie's Closet is a sweatshirt because it's really comfortable and it keeps me warm.
This shirt, I like every time you can flip it. Even when you're stressed out with your homework, you can just touch it and you can feel much better.
I got uniforms and many clothes for my baby sister and for me and my mom. My favorite piece of clothing is a sweater that I got. The classes are near the windows, and where mine is, it has a lot of windows because I'm in the corner. And I get a sweater so I won't be that cold.
I just passed my LNA test. I'm now a licensed nursing assistant. I'm gonna be going to a community college first and hopefully become an RN.
It just feels good. It makes me feel comfortable.
Listening to the voices of our kids makes every day more meaningful and powerful. It strengthens our resolve to make sure we can bring our resources to more schools and serve more students, but we can only do it with your help. Our silent auctions have closed, and you should be receiving a text any minute to tell you if you're a winner. We have raised $145,000 against our goal so far. Our almost live items are still available until 6:45, so please take a moment and bid now. Thank you.
Go. What a night. What a night. For many of you know, this gala event every year is our party to celebrate all of you, to give you gratitude, to say thank you. And it was such a hard decision to push it off till the end of June, and then an even more incredible hard decision to move us to a virtual event. But all I can say is, what a night it's been so far. So thank you for that. And as we celebrate 10 years, it's 10 years of all the work that's been done. It's 10 years of bringing home that message that Anne-Marie shared with Catie, saying that every student matters. So thank you for joining us for this night. While it hasn't been the gala we envisioned, wow, has this community rallied. So thank you so much. From our attendees who said, please keep my ticket, I'll attend virtually, to our sponsors, every single one of them that said, this is just as important as the gala that we hold at the Andover Country Club. Thank you so much. And to all of you who are attending today and spreading our message beyond the night after watching these very powerful videos, we can't thank you enough. It takes a village and you're all part of it. I'd like to just take a few moments to say thank you. And I want to start with our committee. I'm going to try to probably get emotional, and it's very real, but if you could see the energy that sat around the table this year, it was second to none. Year after year, we have had amazing people donate their time, come forward with really great ideas. Every year our event is different. And this year was no different. We had amazing committee members, we had new folks join us, and I just have to say from the bottom of my heart, I left every single meeting energized and thrilled to see what the night is going to bring. And tonight, it did not disappoint. So I would like to thank Marion, Mimi, Karen, Kerry, Terry, Janica, Susan, Lynn, Bethany, Erin, Den, Mickey, and Anne-Marie. We could not put on this night or the night that we have in person without these committee members, so thank you. To tag on to that, the night that we lift off the ground requires a lot of funding so that we can put in and execute a phenomenal night, but it also requires that sponsorship level. The sponsorship level that helps us bring and raise the amount of money that we're always looking to raise. So from day one, these sponsors have been there with us, and I'd like to thank them tonight personally. Jeanne d'Arc Credit Union, Ellen Andre and Family, Tonneson and Company, North Point Construction Management, Lowell Sun Charities, Red Mill Graphics, Enterprise Bank, Bursaw Gas and Oil, and Jean Temple, Circle Health, Durkin Company, Accurate Air, Dr. Mark Gilchrist, Capital Carpet and Flooring, Steve Chapman, Epilepsy Foundation, George and Janica Lemire, Regan Clothiers, Ryan and Anne-Marie Sousa, DEI Systems, A. Lowell Storage, Ultra Services, Mike and Cindy Kunzler, Addie Conway, the Perry family, Morgan Stanley, George and Sue Harris, St. Jean d'Arc School, Marilyn Campbell, and last but not least, Lucier Insurance. We could not do it with all of their support throughout the year, and especially for our gala event. So as we shared, we are in the final minutes of our live auction. I beg you to go and look at those items that we have out there. They're bidding. We can see the bidding coming in. Please, 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 we have one last chance. We have moments left. So let me just share with you some of those live auctions that we still have. We've seen the beautiful diamond bracelet, which was shared by Anne-Marie. That was donated by Long's Jewelers. Jim Regan. Oh, here comes the bracelet. You can
one last look. One last look. Just
it's
have
beautiful. Regan Clothiers, donated by Jim Regan. We have a cocktail party, which has been donated by Erin McMahon of Catering by Erin. We have the gorgeous Marco Island home, which you were able to see on video, graciously donated by Terry, our committee member, and Claude. Gronk football, which was donated by the Steve Abbey family. The Julian Edelman football, which was donated by the Patriots. And finally, the beautiful Black Valentino Uptown shoulder bag, which was donated by Karen on our committee. So please, please, please go check them out. We are in the final minutes. I also want to take a moment. I want to take a moment to introduce
the sponsorship video.
Oh, the sponsorship. Oh, because we're at the time. I'm going to turn it over now to a sponsorship video that you'll be able to see, so all of the sponsors who support us.
Catie's Closet jumped right in and focused on the needs of children when maybe they're not in school and how to provide for them in this new way.
You think about the unprecedented times that we are in, supporting vital community organizations, impactful community organizations, could not be any more important than today.
A lot of families may be out of work or they're working extra jobs and money is really tight, or they're worried about being laid off, and being able to keep accessing that and get what they need is really important. It takes some pressure off.
If they don't have clothing, it's basically a blessing for them, and they might be grateful and think that I need to work hard so I can get better things in life.
To be involved every year and continue to bring donations and do whatever we can as a company and personally as a couple to help the organization.
Our employees love to help out and work and do things in the community. And Catie's Closet happens to be one of their favorite organizations to serve. They feel that they're really helping a great organization, and we feel the same way.
I think maybe there was a handful of closets back when we began our relationship with Catie's Closet, and now I think there's over 85 closets, and that makes us very proud.
Catie's Closet has stepped in and said, not today, not these children, not this community. They've taken steps to make sure that that window of opportunity never shuts for those kids.
By having new clothes to them and toiletries and necessaries, it gives them the confidence to get through each day.
The attendance rates go up, the graduation rates go up, the kids go on to give back. I mean, and so what they're doing generates success.
And it helps out the kids more than people can imagine. So to me, that's what it is. It's not just a financial commitment that you're expecting from people. It can be the smallest of donations for clothing that these kids will definitely benefit from.
I've kind of become the go-to person in our town and our moms group. Anyone that ever has donations reaches out. I'm involving my two sons that are 8 and 6.
It provides an opportunity for partners like us to really come alongside them and help them achieve the mission that they have, to really help children and clients become successful in life.
Now more than ever is an important time to support Catie's Closet in order to support our students and make our return back to a normal life as seamless as possible.
This is something that is not for today, it is not for tomorrow. They are here to stay. So please donate, please support this incredible cause. Catie's Closet, you can do it. You rock.
These are tough times for these organizations like this, and hopefully at the Gala, the private piece of it financially, people can give.
You have no idea the impact you have on kids' lives, and that from a bar of soap to a pair of underwear to having 7 clean pairs of socks, I mean, these kids appreciate it each and every day.
The need continues to grow exponentially, and more schools are asking for our support and our help, and there's more and more families in need.
We're supposed to be good stewards of the gifts that we have, and how do we pass those forward in a way that makes an impact on this next generation? And I think the reason that something like Catie's Closet keeps growing exponentially is that the return on investment is huge.
We need to have more Catie's Closets around because it's just a great place for our kids.
You're making a difference in so many kids' lives. Not only do you change the students' lives, but their whole families.
Well, I don't think there's any more important time for Catie's Closet to be able to raise money than right now. The need is great and only getting greater.
It all starts with the young kids going to school, getting a great education, and then prospering.
It's that important. Out of all our partnerships, I value Catie's Closet the most because of what it does for our students in our community.
It's a really amazing place.
Are at 6:44, one more minute, and our live auction is going to end. We are thrilled with the participation that we've had tonight and the auction items that have been bid on. Huge thank you to all of our silent auction sponsors who came up with these amazing silent auction items that we had throughout our entire past week that we've had up on the computer. But as we speak right now, I think, Mickey, are we closing this? Do we have any update?
We have an update. Silent and live auctions in. We're up to 170,000 on our goal.
Woo! Awesome. That is so great. So, Mickey, with that said, right, I can't say it. This is our time, right? This is our time. And can we count on all of you? We have $30,000 left to reach our goal. Typically during the evening, this would be our night that we do our Fund a Need, and we'd ask you all to just consider if you would donate for us to help with us to raise that money. So we have $30,000 left to achieve, and you'll see there's a donate button where you can go in and donate. We could not thank you enough, and we are so excited to see the night come this far, but we really want to bring it home, and we want to thank you for that. Yep. Anywhere. Okay. For those of you who normally attend our live gala in person, this would be the part of the evening where we ask you to fund the need. The need of our students has only continued to grow and grow and grow. The requests are coming in at a rapid rate. You know, the need was huge to begin with. And then you add COVID pandemic on top of it. And you can just imagine the number of people who found themselves out of a job or furloughed, and you can imagine how much the need has grown. So our requests are off the charts, right, Den? Off the charts. And I think we need you now more than ever. We've probably said that many times before, but you know, for anyone who saw today, Governor Baker released some guidelines for reopening schools in September. It's going to be an incredibly difficult time for all students. They've missed their socialization, they've missed their teachers and all the services they get at school. And I think the social impact that COVID has had on children and adults is just kind of record-breaking, and Catie's Closet's going to be relied on probably more than ever. Den, do you have a story you'd like to share?
Well, there are many stories that are coming to us at the moment. It's not only COVID, it's just the lack of jobs that are out there, and every single day there's another child, another family that's without. So many children are becoming homeless at this point. They're losing everything they have, and there's no recourse except Catie's Closet. So what we do on a daily basis, I mean, every single day there's another child who is in need of a shoe, a pajama, an outfit to keep them going. And the amount of children that are involved in this situation is beyond compare. And my feeling is that as we go along, because of unemployment, because of COVID, because of the natural nature of what's happening out there, we are going to be consistently inundated with the need to provide for these students. And not only is it about clothes, it's about the everyday items that we take for granted. It's the soap, it's the shampoo, it's all of those things that they no longer have access to. And because of Catie's Closet, not only do the schools get to get what they need, but we are also able to help their families. And unfortunately, it's not just about the kids anymore, it's about their entire families. There's not one person out there that we're not willing to help. So anything you can do to make a difference so that we can provide all of the necessities so everyone can be just as lucky as we are would be of great appreciation. So thank you for all you've done so far, and please continue to donate. We've got another week that you can continue to do it, and we would greatly appreciate your help. Thank you.
And I just want to share a small little piece. So I walked in this afternoon, and I was so excited to share that a friend of mine who works for the FAA again this year, their social committee has agreed to donate 31 backpacks and $1,000 to fill those backpacks. And every year we do it, and we fill whatever we don't use for the school supplies we use for toiletries. And typically we can get about 700 pieces of toiletries out of that. So I walked in with a little skip in my step to share that. And the minute I shared it with Den, she said, "Laura, I know exactly where those are going to go." So to me, that's really what hit home is, while I know the need has been incredible, what I thought was something that was going to kick us off in August, Den's already has them all assigned. So, and the toiletry is the same. As you can see, all the packages that have been going out, partnering with our local communities. So really, I echo exactly what you say. The need never stops, and we never say no.
So thank you from the bottom of our heart. I also want to take a quick moment to call out our volunteers. For anyone who stepped in our distribution center, Jen and her team run this like nobody's business. It's absolutely, everything's inventoried, everything's in immaculate condition. It makes every student feel that they're literally shopping in a store, which is incredible. And everything, as Anne-Marie had shared earlier, is trendy and cool. But it also takes a village of volunteers that we have, and we have over 370 volunteers who help us. Obviously, during the COVID, we've been very limited. We are not able to have any volunteers in the distribution center, but that day will come back. But from our school, from those who help us with the committee, Lynn Burrill organizes our volunteers, and she had 20 to 30 people that were willing to give up an entire Saturday to help us. Our committee members volunteer their time. It is absolutely endless for the people that volunteer. So just a heartfelt thank you to all of them from all of us. I know when I share this with our board of directors, they're just absolutely overwhelmed. They're absolutely thrilled with the amount of volunteerism that we have with our nonprofit, which is phenomenal. Or here at Katie's Closet, I should say. So yeah.
Absolutely.
That was a little ad lib.
It's a very good ad lib.
Yeah.
No, we are very grateful for anyone who's willing to help, and there's so many of them. And actually, even though we can't bring volunteers in here right now, there are so many groups that are out there that are actually doing virtual drives.
Yeah.
So the clothes that we need in order to fill all of our closets and to help all of those children still are coming by leaps and bounds. We are not lacking for that. So everyone has always been behind us. We have community cooperation beyond compare, and we are very fortunate as Katie's Closet to be able to carry on our mission and to be able to continue to do what we do on a daily basis, all because of all of you.
Mm-hmm.
So again, we cannot say thank you enough to everyone out there who's willing to help Katie's Closet.
Yep.
So that almost concludes our evening. I was just standing by thinking that First Katie's Closet was an act of love by family, friends, and community. Every Katie's Closet we open is an act of love by the same group. Our community has just grown by leaps and bounds. So we are incredibly thankful for all of you and for what you do for all of our students in need every day. The Fund in Need will never be over, but we will be closing this Fund in Need on July 3rd, a week from Friday, and you still have time to donate. And please share this with any friends that you can, because every single dollar buys a thing of deodorant. And if you can imagine in these hot summer months, we go through a lot of deodorant. So please share this with your friends. Thank you again for everything you continue to do for us. And on behalf of all of our students and all of our schools, thank you from the bottom of our heart. Have a great night. We love you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.